Yo, welcome to another episode of the George Baidoo podcast. I'm back again. Sorry about last week. We had some technical difficulties. I ended up recording the episode, and I don't know what happened, but the audio came out all messed up. But I'm back again, and I hope you guys all had a phenomenal week, phenomenal 2 weeks. A lot has happened, and I hope you guys all out there are doing great and working towards your goals and just working on getting better each and every day. If you had a rough week, hey, um, just keep going, keep pushing. So today's episode is going to be brief. I'm talking about the student loan forgiveness that U.S. President Joe Biden officially enacted. Like I said before, I actually did my episode last week on this topic, student loan forgiveness, and potential 10,000 to 20,000 debt forgiveness reduction plan that Biden and his administration put out. However, due to technical difficulties, I was not able to upload that episode. Um, the video came out fine, but for some reason there was no audio, and that was the first time that situation has ever happened to me. So, um, yeah, I'm back again. This episode will be focusing on the student loan forgiveness and my thoughts on it and how I feel about it in general. So let me pull up the. All right. Okay. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Okay. So I'm going to read you guys what the the Biden-Harris administration student debt relief plan explained. This is important if you have student loans, as like myself. It's definitely something that is going to make a big impact in people's lives, especially for millennials and potentially Gen Zs. So the Biden-Harris administration student debt relief plan. So I'm going to read it straight from the studentaid.gov website. If you're a current student or former college student, such as myself, you know about studentaid.gov, aka FAFSA. So I'm going to read to you guys what the plan is, the official plan. President Biden, Vice President Harris, and the U.S. Department of Education have announced a three-part plan to help working and middle-class federal student loan borrowers transition back to regular payment as pandemic-related support expires. This plan includes a loan forgiveness of up to 20,000 U.S. dollars. Many borrowers and families may be asking themselves, "What do I do to claim this relief?" And pretty much how it works is if you make less than $126,000 and you have federal student loans, not private, federal student loans, uh, you'll be able to get anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 of your student aid forgiven. So take whatever student loan amount that you owe and subtract from 10,000 or 20,000. Either way, this plan is gonna uh, reduce uh, your amount by $10,000 to $20,000, and that's something. It really is, and I know it will make some impact, but realistically, I don't feel like it's enough because I don't know anybody that just has $10,000 or $20,000 with the student loans. That's insane. Either they went and they didn't finish, or they went to like a 1 year or 2 year college program. I don't think trades really cost that much, even though trades are much more impactful, but that's a different conversation. But yeah, I don't think anybody I know, including myself, has just $10,000 or $20,000 worth of student loans. No, it's at least twice that amount, three times that amount at the very least. And if you go talk to people who are at Ivy League private schools, you're talking like damn near six figures in student loan debt. Debt. Most of these people haven't even made uh, that amount that they owe to the government. And I know there's different layers to this. At least speaking for myself as a first generation college student, growing up, uh, it was you've been told from day one, hey, college is the way to go. College is your way out. If you go to college and you graduate and have a degree, you know, you're at least the way it was sold, you're pretty much set for life. You have something to fall back on. You'll get a great job, great benefits, the live the so-called American dream. And a lot of these programs cost an arm and a leg to go. It costs a lot. And for a lot of us, you graduate, you get out here and you realize either A, if you do get the job, it doesn't pay enough to support your lifestyle and help you pay back your student loans because the amount is so high and the monthly payments are insane. And it's just a weird dynamic. Yes, it is. Some will say that, hey, you knew what you were signing up for when you decided to go to college. You made that choice. True. But a lot of us, this was why our way out. And this is taking student loans was the way for many people to be able to, break through. And it was the only way that they can afford to get out of their situation and go to college and potentially be something. But you know, it's almost like you have to be in debt and and be in school. Like you're almost being punished you're almost being punished for trying to seek more and trying to seek a better education. And let's be real, a lot of us at 17, 18, 19, even 21, I believe, like I don't think you're fully mentally mature in making such a big decision that's going to potentially affect, like, you know, uh, your life later on the line. And a lot of our family members, parents specifically, they didn't have money to pay out of pocket for your tuition and room and board and all that, and still take care of the bills. No, it's just I feel like colleges are way too overpriced. I feel like there should be a cap, and I feel like the student debt amount, the amount that the Biden administration is trying to forgive is not enough. It is not enough. $10,000, $20,000 is not enough, and especially for people of color, black and brown. That's just a little drop in the bucket. Like, all right, cool, that helps a little bit, but compared to the masses, is this 20 and this $10,000 and $20,000 student loan forgiveness is just gonna, it's just barely scratching the surface. And for proper context, for those of you guys out there that want to look at the student debt amount, the total U.S. student loan debt amount is 1.8 trillion, and I believe there's about 9 million student borrowers. Yeah, 1.8 trillion is the total student loan debt amount. 1.8 trillion, and the U.S. Total debt, as far as a country, I believe it's in 33 trillion. So almost $2 trillion is just from college students, college students using student loans. And and again, I'm saying this from my own experience. That's $10,000 and $20,000. That's not enough. If it was up to me, and I know uh, the government can do this, I don't consider myself a political person. I try to be apolitical or neutral, but I honestly feel like with just a stroke of a pen, the president can wipe out student loans for everyone, and it wouldn't make a significant dent in the economy or have any quote unquote real adverse effect on people's on the economy, and especially on people who didn't get student loans or didn't go to college. And I'm saying that to say because I know there's been people making a lot of noise about, oh, student loans. Well, I didn't. Those people who went to school and got student loans, they need to work harder. This, down, and forth. And then you think about it, it's like for most of those people who are complaining, you're not going to be affected by this either way. So why are you so angry about this potential act by an administration? The country spends millions and billions of dollars on weapons of mass destruction, as well as the ongoing war in various parts of the world. Billions just easily being sent out, no questions asked. But when it comes down to helping people in need slash education, all of a sudden there's so much friction and so much tension. Anyways, all I'm trying to say is I feel like the $10,000, $20,000 student loan amount is not enough. I feel like the government should just completely wipe out all student loan debt. And I feel that long term going, there needs to be some type of regulation for colleges because these tuition rates are just ridiculous, way too high. And I'm just talking state school universities. I'm not even talking private schools. That's a whole conglomerate on its own. And with the advancement of online schools, platforms like Udemy, Coursera, even courses on YouTube, masterclass, like the list goes on and on. Like the education system and the way people are learning now is changing because of technology and how easily accessible it is to for someone to just hop on YouTube or hop on all these other platforms that I mentioned to get education. No one wants to go sit in a classroom with uncomfortable desks and being lectured to. Now is with Zoom, I can go online, learn something. It might take me some time, but I can go online and learn the same information, if not more and better, from my desk than I can from a college classroom. That's going to cost me thousands of dollars per year. So I feel like going forward, and I don't have any like inside information. This is just my personal viewpoint on it. I feel like with the way technology is evolving and changing, that's going to seep into the education system as well. I don't think that the institutions that are presently constructed are going to last. And I'm seeing it, I'm experiencing it. Someone who went to college and is transitioning into a whole other field and is learning more about the world and, educating myself through other means as opposed to being in the college classrooms. I feel like going forward, the institutions are going to change. I feel like less people are going to feel the need to want to go to college, especially with the prices being what they are. And if they continue to increase, no, like the college enrollment, I believe is going to start to decline because people are going to school, get into debt, and then they're struggling to find decent paying jobs that's going to allow them to, live comfortably and still take care of their their debt issues. And yeah, I feel like technology is going to radically change all these things. So yeah, I just feel like with time things have to change, and um, I personally feel like, yeah, if you're gonna forgive student loans, forgive it across the board. The $10,000, $20,000 is not enough. It's not. It's something, but it's not enough considering how much uh, our government spent on all of the other sectors. So when corporations need bailouts, they no one questions that. They have billions ready to go for them. When corporations like banks and all these automotive corporations need money. These are companies that make billions of dollars. Hey, the government has money for them, but you don't have money to help the future generation, the people who are going to school to try and get an education, only to be crippled by debt. And most of these folks, they would choose rather not to be in debt. And a lot of these folks, they either are paying their student loans or they want to pay, but it's like it's the burden of it is too much. Do I want to pay my student loans, or do I want to be able to buy uh, groceries on a consistent basis? Do I want to pay this, or pay that? No one wants to live that way. So yeah, that's my spill on it. Um, um, since 2020, the Biden administration pretty much put a halt on uh, having to repay as far as the repayment period. Um, that's going to kick back off in January of next year, 2023. And so, pretty much, if you have student loans and you haven't been making payments, that's on pause until 2023. So you have another 4 or 5 months before you're required to start paying back, to start your payments again. So for those of you guys that are out there that have student loans, just realize for the time being, you're good as far as making payments up until January of next year. By that time, it'll be time for you to start making payments. And from what I've seen from the studentloan.gov page, um, in the next few weeks, they're going to be sending out an application that you will have to fill out online in order for you to go fully with the qualification to get your student loans. So you're not going to wake up and have $10,000 or $20,000 taken off your student loan debt. For those of you guys that are out there, I repeat, there will be a special application that will be sent to, I believe, your student loan FAFSA account, and then you will have to fill it out and do all that. I have not seen the application myself. All I know is that's the information I got from doing the research. And yeah, so you will not get that debt removed until you fill that application out, and then I guess you submit it. And with time, whenever they actually decide to push the button to wipe out all loans, then it'll go into effect then. So this is my PSA for my fellow student loan college students out there. I know the struggle. So but just hope for the best, and make sure you guys are constantly informing yourself, doing your own research to go along with that. And hopefully things go smoothly. So yep, that is my episode for you guys today. Again, this goes out to all my college students out there, the ones who graduated and those who are still in school. Hopefully you're in there working towards your goals, and you're working towards a degree that's actually gonna, you know, take you further in life and not have you bogged down and crippled. So yeah. With that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. And again, I apologize for last week. Again, technical issues. I tested this out right before this episode is working, so hopefully this episode comes in clean. And yeah, I'll take it from there. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. This has been a special episode of the George Baidoo podcast. Stay tuned every week, new episode. So I hope it's bringing you guys good content. And yeah, just thank you guys for supporting. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. If you're listening via audio, Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever else you get your podcast, please rate, like, leave a review, and all that good stuff. So again, thank you guys for tapping in. And until next time, peace.